Hey everybody, welcome back to the podcast. In today's Flashpoint, we are speaking with Matt Adams. Matt Adams was a competitor at the British Firefighter Challenge this year, one of our younger athletes who put in one hell of a performance. Today's Flashpoint was brought to you by the wonderful William Wood watches, the makers of those beautiful watches made from upcycled fire service equipment. They actually gave away one of their newest models of the watches to the fastest male and the fastest female. If you head over to williamwoodwatches.com or head over to their Instagram page, you will see them at British Firefighter Challenge 2021. So without further ado, let's jump in and take a listen to today's Flashpoint. Matt Adams, first day of the British Firefighter Challenge. How did you find it?
Yeah, it was about to be fair. It was. I did it in Watford 2 years ago, and it was kind of a bit daunting again. But no, it was nice. Good setup, plenty of open space.
Yeah.
It appeared a little bit smaller, to be fair, than in Watford.
A few people have said that. You know, they were looking down the course and seeing what the length of it was. How does it compare to Watford? Because you come away with some silverware.
Well, to be fair, I've done all right this year. To be fair,
It's a massive congratulations.
To be fair, I'm a bit fitter, a bit lighter. I think last time I did it, I was about 17.5 stone without fire kit. So about 16.5 now. So that extra, less, 1 stone less.
You know what, 16.5 though, some people still think that's quite heavy. I wasn't going to compete this year and I ended up doing a run and I'm like 20 stone. So how do you think the balance lies between fitness and strength? Because we had some ultramarathon runners going today and they really struggled. Not because they're not fit, they just didn't have that bit of strength in there
sometimes. That's the thing, there's got to be a balance between. You can't be too cardio heavy and you can't be too strong. You've got to be able to get that in between, because if you think about the output, it's power the entire time. Strength for hauling, you've got to be on it. You can't. I dare say, if you were stronger, you'd probably be able to carry it easier than if you were fitter. That's my.
So what was your time coming out today?
2:52.
2:52. So there's still 3 minutes of some of the hardest work in the fire service, to be fair.
Yeah, you don't get trained for that, do you? You're training school, it's not like that.
You're right on the balance. I wanted to talk to you about the dummies. Now, these are 70 kilo dummies.
Yes.
But they're only they're shy of, just over 11 stone, sorry. How does that go in your mind? Because you're 16 stone. I'm 20 stone. You know, the average person in the UK...
85 kilos now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they're still heavy as hell.
It's still heavy.
Do you think we should go heavier? Do you think we should stay where we are?
I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? Because...
Separate some men from the boys.
Yeah,
you could drag a heavier one.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But then where do you go with it, you know?
It's almost like, did you go for weight categories instead? And does that change
well,
it?
Maybe.
It's massive, because there's some lads that are a bit lighter, probably a couple of stone lighter than me. That means that when they're running and stuff, it's less weight.
Yeah.
When it comes to something like dragging, I'm probably more advantageous because I've got more weight moving backwards. So
absolutely.
And I walk around at more weight, so maybe that helps. Maybe
that's it.
To balance it out.
You're taller. What, you're 6'1", 6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah. So
boom. Exactly. So you're a big guy, long levers. I saw you hauling the hose.
Yeah, it was alright, to be fair.
Big full wingspan.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think you maybe did 4 or 5 less pulls.
Yeah, than most people.
Than most people.
It as well, to be fair.
You did spaghetti.
Yeah, pretty bad. I was pulling, thinking this is going to go bad here, but to be fair, it was all right.
So for anybody that's never done it, piece of advice for them: they've heard it, they thought BFC was dead, they're coming back, they've seen it's back on this year, they're going to be competing next year. What's one piece of advice for them?
Fitness, I think. Weight as well. If you're doing the job day in, day out, it's all you've got to take some pride in your fitness. And I was definitely at the stage where I'd finished playing rugby. I played back row, second row, so I was a heavy lad.
Yeah.
Coming to the fire service, and all of a sudden, it's not too bad, day to day fine. All of a sudden I saw this, wanted a challenge, and thought, I'll do it. Like I said, 17.5 stone, it is hard to do.
It's a lot to move, isn't it?
You've got to think about your power to weight ratio, how much you're lifting.
Yeah.
That's not so much there, but it's what you're carrying, and how much you're carrying, and how good you are at carrying it.
Thinking about our standard fire station gyms, what's the sort of kit you think people should be getting involved with?
For this?
Yeah.
I think a lap pull down or something like that. Single hand. I think prefer single arm cables. Perfect for replicating that haul.
Yeah.
The hardest thing is probably the force plate, because in the British Fire Service we have nothing like that. I know, like at Central in Leicestershire, they've got. I think they had a plate at some point.
We have got a 4th-century machine. These 2 machines actually live in the area near us.
So things like that. That's a massive advantage if you got practicing with it. Because to be fair, I think last time I did it, I was a lot better. This time I made a bit of a mare, to be fair, and I was too far behind it, and I was whacking. I caught myself a few times in places that weren't those comfortable places to catch.
So that's a lot of technique work. In terms of endurance, are you a rower fan? Do you hit the kettlebells?
Yeah,
where's your stuff at?
For me, coming into this, to be fair, a lot of what I did was sprints on rowers.
Beautiful.
And I know, Watford, you had to do a 1,000 metre time, didn't you? That was sort of an entry thing. So
yeah. Yeah.
But what I was mostly doing with little wads.
We took that from the Europa.
Is that where it's from?
Yeah, that's 1,000 metre, and then you kick it, and then you put your fire kit on and go.
You go again, yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, I think that's probably the best thing.
Yeah.
Highly anaerobic. You've got pulling, obviously you've got to pull at some point. And all the movements, hip extension, all that sort of stuff is perfect. So rowing, to be fair, if you just sprint on rowers, I reckon you'd come out here and be fine. If that's all you did.
Love it.
Back my opinion there, yeah, rowers, that's it.
Last one, man. What's the best part of being part of the fire service? Why did you do it? Why do you enjoy it so much?
Well, my dad did it. That's a big thing. So I grew up seeing my dad drive fire engines.
Big shoes to fill.
Big shoes, yeah, very big shoes. But
you're doing it your way.
Yeah, that's what got me into it. The community, helping people, and just something to the pride in the job, really. So my dad be prideful in it. I thought I want to do that. It's a career I could get behind. So
love it.
Lucky enough, here I am.
Massive congratulations, there, mate. You coming back next year?
Yeah, I'll be there. Hull next year, into it.
Beautiful.
I can't wait for it.
Thanks for it, my man.
No worries.